Hello, my friends. Good morning. I'm going to take a moment and to reflect because today I just want to reflect on business ideas and things that I've observed in the past, and um, we call it this business ideas board. It's just us sitting and reflecting on things that actually count for businesses. So I'm going to answer some questions that I think are very important. So maybe number one is, should everyone start a new business? Um, I think start a business is everyone's dream, and everyone thinks that or believes that they should start a business. If you ask the average college graduate, or maybe someone who's in college, they will tell you, I want to study, finish, get employed, get stable, then after that, I will start a business. But then the question is that should everyone start a business? My answer to that is that not everyone should start a business. And here is a list of people who should not start a business. The first person who should not start a business is someone who is desperately looking for money. Okay, yeah, I know. Because if you're looking for stability, business is not the way to go. There is time for growth, there's time to make mistakes, there's time for failure. Despite all the technology, you'll actually make mistakes. So the question is, are you ready for that? So if you're not ready to make mistakes, you're not ready to fail, you're not ready to delay the results that you want, then don't start a business. I know the other factors like having a mentor in your life that should simplify the process, but still, you're going to make mistakes. The second person who should not start a business is um, someone who, okay, I know this is funny, but yeah, I'm just speaking this off my mind from my experience. Okay. Uh, so the first person who should start a business is someone who is desperately looking for money. If you're looking for money, like right away, well, what you need to do is go and look for a job because a job will pay you at the end of the month. Okay. Then the second person who shouldn't start a business is someone who, yeah, they want to reinvent the wheel all the time. Because honestly, you don't have to start from scratch. You can benchmark on other people. And I want to highlight very important principles. We don't create desire. Like, you can't create interest where there's no interest. Meaning, you don't create demand for your products. It's very difficult. And what you need to do is look for something that is already selling in a field that people are actually buying stuff, and don't go and compete. Ask yourself, how can you fit into that industry and become unique or sell to a specific group of people, what they call niching or niching, depending on how you decide to call that. So if you can do that, you'll actually cut a niche for yourself. So you'll have a group of people that you specifically serve, and no one else is serving that market. That said, I think that today there are more businesses, you know, like there are many businesses. What people need to do is ask yourself, how can you help the already existing businesses with the problems that they are facing? And one of the problems these businesses are facing is customers or market. Like, someone starts an hotel, they pay rent, they furnish the hotel, and that answers question number two. Like, they furnish the hotel, they bring in chairs, and then they hire the chef and everyone else. Then the question is, are people going to come? So first month, second month, they realize that no customers are coming. At that point, they don't know how to do marketing. They don't know how to bring in customers, and that's why they need people to actually help them do that. Okay. Should everyone open an office? At this time, I don't think so. Um, yeah, honestly, because it's good to have a physical office, but again, depends where your customers are. So if you can operate from home, especially if your customers are not within a local premise or a local area, I think if you're serving people who are within a local area, it brings credibility to have an office, but it doesn't have to be this huge, expensive place. Yeah, um, you can actually operate from your computer, and you can gain a lot of credibility. And like today, honestly speaking, I think people believe people more depending on online presence. The people who bought stuff from personally, just to share personal experience, I've bought stuff from people that I don't even know they have an office. I don't care where the office is. All you do is you check online and see, do they have online presence? Do they have online presence? Are they credible? So those are things that you look at. Okay. Then priorities, I think I'll come back and talk about that. But just say that I don't think priorities right now is like open a big office or invest in all this expensive stuff, hiring people. You need to focus on how do I get customers first. Okay. Then what should you hire? On that one, I would say, well, you hire uh, when you've maxed out on your current staff. Okay. For example, if you can actually run a two people team and you're very effective, okay, so only hire when you've maxed out on the team. But again, at the same time, it's very important to hire so that you can actually delegate some of these duties. Okay, we've got people who are running a one-man business and it's just not effective. Okay, so it's good to, and also to build a business that you can actually sell. It's good to make sure that you hire at the right time. But I don't think the first thing you should hire is maybe accountants and managers. No, you should actually hire a marketer, because market is the main focus for any business. If you don't have customers, the entire thing collapses. Okay. Then finally, my advice for beginners is people who are thinking of starting businesses. My advice is don't be like everyone else who is thinking of starting a business. Instead, what you need to do, learn a skill in marketing or artificial intelligence, and actually go and help people already existing business. A short story. A few days ago, I was walking in town and I was looking at a specific area or specific business type that people are running. And in one building, I'm seeing like 10 of those businesses. Then in another building, I'd see like five of the same businesses. Well, there are two ways to that. Number one is it means there's a market for that business. But also, it also shows that everyone is doing the same thing. So, should you get to that industry? Maybe not. What you need to do is ask yourself, how can I help these people? And what is the biggest struggle? You know, maybe the biggest struggle is streamlining their process. So I need to find out how can I help every single person in that industry without we get into the same industry and competing. How can I help with that industry and help them streamline their processes? Number two is I could probably ask myself, how can I market my like market them? Like how can I get them customers? So you don't basically get into the industry or compete directly. So actually supplementing, and that means that like everyone else in your neighborhood, if they're planting maize, don't plant maize. Plant sukuma wiki or cabbage or something like that. Um, Plant veggies, because when the time for harvesting comes and everyone is harvesting their maize, you'll be the one who supply them with veggies. So as a beginner, what should you do? I would say learn marketing, because every business needs customers. Learn artificial intelligence, because that's the thing. That's the revolution right now. So I'm here to tell you that right now we are offering a course in digital marketing. And this covers everything from getting customers, digital ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, getting clients. Okay, and it's a certificate, full accredited, and you can use it to get a job anywhere. And yeah, there's attachment, and possibly you'll be placed in a job opportunity. You can learn a certificate in artificial intelligence, because this will make you like become relevant and you can help other businesses. So what I'm saying is very simple. Okay, don't get into a market that is saturated. Don't put a lot of money to open an office. You can actually become relevant and go out there and get people to start paying you. So if you're a young man, you're in the university, or you just finished, or you're just thinking of where to start, I think that's where to start. So to learn more about this, go to amcuniversity.com and you see how the different offers that we have, and you can get started there. I hope this is helpful. I'll talk to you soon.